trying to get that one. A free-flowing first. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
You know, Kevin, that's so true. I mean, when they get it going at the Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do it for Canada.
The 76ers trail by 4. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He ended up with 44 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Johnson kicks to Bellinelli. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Another three for Philadelphia.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Drummond, a screen. Johnson in the corner. Shot to stop the run. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game. So for the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, but they were able to hang in there for most of that game. But at the end, you know, when it matters most in terms of what I call winning time, they just couldn't make the plays on either end of the floor.
Yeah, I like that term, winning time. But as you said, they didn't get run over, but just couldn't convert when they needed to in the end.
124 left now here in the second. Kicks to Bellinelli. That three off the mark. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Bishop. Banked in off the glass. The Beasts got 20 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Outside Jackson to the middle. Drummond. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
There's the pass to Bishop. Another three for Philadelphia.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. He kicks it to Johnson. Dishes it to Bellinelli. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Over in the corner, Marshall. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
That'll do it for the first half. Philadelphia ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. I do like that we limited our turnovers. We weren't careless with the ball or making unforced errors, so kudos for that. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for the Beast. He has 23 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
On the court for the Pistons, Reggie Jackson out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Johnson in at the four-man position. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 to shoot from the baseline. And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
And Bellinelli kicks to Jackson. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Milton. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Johnson the screen. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Nerlens Noel checks in for the 76ers. Molinari comes in for Peyton.
Nerlens Noel.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jackson dishes to Drummond. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
2 shots, gentlemen.
It's on Jahlil Okafor. Pistons have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Bishop. That's good. The Beasts got 25 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Unloads from 13. And again, another basket there from Bishop. The Beasts got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. It's Jackson with the drive. The shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Over to the wing. Here's Milton. Johnson with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Drummond. Drummond a screen. Here's Bellinelli, and stolen by Noel. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Pistons trail by 15. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Freak, number 1.
He's been a model of consistency at the free throw line.
Their offense with tremendous tremendous poise, and he brings that same composure with him to the line every time he steps up there.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Drummond. Ilyasova comes in for Johnson. Marcus Morris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Bellinelli. Jennings against Embiid. Baines kicks it out to Jennings. Wide open shot is on the money. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers leading by 12. The dish to Embiid for three. Covington, and that one's good.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
They get it again.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
There's the pick. Morris kicks to Baines. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Covington with the bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancer.
Let's take a look at the numbers for the Beast. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 48 points, just over 2 steals and 3 assists. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it, Greg, is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Okafor's checked in, and it's Payton in for Gallinari. Butler passes to Jennings. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's 6 points for Brandon Jennings. Philadelphia leading by 15. Passes to Okafor. Here's Covington, and that one's good.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Outside Jennings. Rebound by the 76ers. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds it to Covington. And stolen by Jennings. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He dishes it to Baines. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Payton, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Jennings wide open. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Here's Bishop, and he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time, the replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain, and that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
We're in agreement?
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay.